are the 275 70R18 Nitto Trail Grapplers. Way more aggressive than the all-terrains and bigger. So this is, the other ones were a 1.9 inch tire, so 32s. These are true 33, or just about there, 33 inch tires at the 275.
I think I know someone who has some details for you.
These are the Trail Grappler MTs. So these are the mud terrains. So these are going to be a little bit noisier, but these are 275 70R18. So if you come here, you have, I don't have my tape measure, but it's about, I would say 4 inches almost of travel here and about 2 inches of travel here. So they already tested it, right, where they said that it won't rub, so but it completely changes the look of the truck. Those are those are meaty tires. Is it gonna affect fuel efficiency? Probably. But so you come down here, you can look here. So they already turned it max, and there was no rubbing here when it turned. I'll do a more in-depth look at that to make sure that they're not gonna rub at all. But I mean, otherwise, it shouldn't be really bad.
We're heading back home.
All right, so let's talk about these tires. Yes, there is road noise with these tires, but it's not too bad, and I'm not going very fast yet. But I do notice the road noise right away. These are the Nitto Trail Grappler mud terrains. So it's not an all-terrain. It is way more aggressive, which is kind of what I was looking for. Really nice. But I'm going to tell you how it feels. I had a question about the steering wheel and how the steering wheel feels. My steering wheel is quite tight. It feels really good, and I'm very sure that this is gonna drop my miles per gallon. So I just went from a 32 to a 33. It's way more aggressive. I have quite a few inches of travel. I don't have enough miles on this actual tank to actually tell you what my miles per gallons are. I'll actually have to kind of wait. So once I know I run a full tank through this thing, and I'll be able to tell you what my miles per gallons are, and we'll kind of go from there. But I already noticed, even going slow, there is some road noise. So you might be able to hear it. It's not terrible, but it's noticeable. Can you hear it? A little bit? Can you hear it?
A little bit. But it's not bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
It sounds like a truck, right? It sounds like you're riding in a truck. That's kind of how I feel that it sounds. And it does clear you. However, this might have to lead to a lift kit, because while I have clearance going forward, it is very close. Now when I get home, I'll get out and show you guys, but it is going to, if I was flexing hard, it may be close to touching the inside protection. So I'll have to show you what I mean when I get home. But a little bit of road noise. You can't really hear it though. It's not too bad. But I do hear it. I recognize it as a truck driver. Before, I've had trucks before. Someone also wanted me to kind of mention, what's different about this truck than I have owned a Ford F-150 Lariat, 3.5 liter twin turbo, and I've also owned a 2014 Tacoma TRD Pro.
We'll make a
And-
video about that later.
Great. Wife says later.
Yeah.
So very big difference. However, the tires seem pretty good right now. I've literally only driven in them for a couple miles now. So we'll see kind of how it goes. You can definitely tell that they're bigger. I can feel it that they're bigger. So so far in the steering wheel, my steering wheel is still tight, but I need to get it on the highway in a few more miles for me to give you an actual really good perception of how it actually is going to handle. Let me get up to 50 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour, and we can kind of go from there. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you close up how close these tires actually come to everything. So I'm going to flip this. I'm going to kind of walk you through it. So you have a real life distance here, right? It's my hand, and so I'd say about 2.5 inches there. When you come in here, you can see, so the only thing you'd ever have to worry about is if this tire pushes up, you might make contact with this area here. Otherwise, the back tires have plenty of room to push up. It's if it pushes back or if it pushes forward. That's not really where you have to worry. What I was talking about is this here. So this sheet in here, right? This is where you might have some close contact. But to be honest with you, I can fit 3 full fingers here, right? This can be taken off. However, if you were at like max turn, you might hit this in here. So it's the same here. I've got 4 fingers here, and then I can fit just about my 4 fingers, a little tight, right? My 4 fingers, maybe 3 fingers comfortably right here. But you know, if you're going articulating up, you have all this room here. So when you come down here, the tire does not hit any of the suspension components whatsoever. So this tire, right, which is that mud terrain, is not hitting any of the suspension components. It doesn't rub any of this, and it doesn't even rub the plastic. So you're actually looking really, really well. So all in all, you know, that tire is it's big. You do feel some road noise in it. You can feel it. You can definitely hear it. But for what it's worth, what's up, man? It does really, really well on the highway. It doesn't jerk my steering around or anything like that. It is. It keeps. You can hear a slight noise. Obviously, some mud terrain, but the steering is tight. It's mild noise. It's not too bad. You have articulation and clearance. Obviously, if you wanted to go off-road hardcore and you're hitting all these bumps, you're gonna want to worry about your front suspension, not so much your rear. Your rear is good. It has enough. Travel. But I mean, this is a sick looking tire, and it just looks sick. It sits the truck up at least, you know, another 2 inches or so. These lugs are huge. This is definitely a huge upgrade, you know, from a all-terrain tire to a mud terrain, and a 33 at that. It just, the whole truck, it just makes it sit different. You know, you can kind of see it just sits different. It's a beautiful looking tire, and it fits perfect with this black on gray vehicle.
Let me take you for a ride, dancing with the lights, our hearts beating like a drum tonight.
Hey guys, so this is what the dash looks like at night. So you have all the interior lighting, all your OnStar lights up. You have your steering wheel that lights up here. All the controls. This has, remember, all the packages. So you have your cruise control, screen displays, music, voice to talk. That's what the screen looks like. So this is what we're looking like right here. You've got all of the displays for your windows, Even the trailer brake has a display, the display lighting. When you come over here, all your buttons. You've got your auto start stop, hazards, lane control, four-wheel drive modes, parking brake, and everything. And if you can kind of see ahead of us, that's what our lights are going to look like. But Jessa's going to record while I drive so you can see how well the headlights do. So as you guys can see, the headlights, we're kind of in a well-lit area, but those headlights do project pretty well for being non-LED headlights. I can flick my brights on to show you the difference. So it is 4 in the morning here, so let me let these cars get by. So if I flip my brights on, it's gonna look like that. So you can see the lights project much further. Flick them back off. It's really bright here, so all these lights, you might be able to get a better shot in the gym parking lot. We'll do another shot in the gym parking lot because there's no lighting over there. It looks way better probably in person, guys, but the lights are bright. They do work well, minus the LEDs, right? So these are the halogens. Let me turn these brights on for you. You can see a difference here. So the brights are quite bright. Lights up the whole road right in front of you. And you have the Intella auto high beams as well, but you have to be going over 40 for those to kick on.
Now they can hear the turbo whistle. Because it's...
I hear the tires.
Yeah.
That low hum. They're brand new though, so you probably gotta break them in a little bit.
Oh yeah. I can see it now. Because it's dark here. This road.
That's just the standard lights, so
Okay.
my brights are not on. I'm gonna put it in reverse so you can see the reverse lights.
Okay. Too bright.
So you know how the GMC has the marker lights here, right, on the fender flare? Chevy put them here on the side. So these aren't visible from the front. These are meant to be visible from the side. So if you step back here, babe, you can see that marker light. Yep. The rear lights look really good. I'm gonna end up replacing the reverse lights. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the reverse lights on for you guys so you can see them now. I'm sure there's a bed light, and I don't know how to turn it on yet. Did this light turn on when I backed up?
Huh? Yeah.
It did? Okay.
Can you do it again? Yeah.
It did turn on, right?
Yep.
Okay. I wonder if I can manually.
Okay.
All right, guys. So that's kind of what it looks like at night. All the lights. I think Chevy did a good job. Even though they don't have LED lighting, it still looks good to me. I will maybe replace it whenever the modifications come out, aftermarket parts. As far as the wheels and the tires, since this video is going in with that, you do hear some, again, just to wrap it up, some moderate wheel noise. They're bigger tires, they're knobbies, they're mud terrains, they're Nitto Trail grapplers, right? That's normal, that's to be expected. You can hear it a little bit going down the highway. I don't have MPGs yet. I've only put like 10 miles on these tires. And the steering wheel is not loose and it's not froggy. It is very tight. But you can feel the new tires and the knobs, while you're driving. So that's probably going to be part of the break-in and the tires. And then just getting used to having a bigger tire, as opposed to those all-terrains where they're a smooth ride, right? These are a little more abrasive riding, if that's a better way to explain it to you guys. And your steering wheel is going to be a little heavier when you turn, but obviously you have a bigger tire on, right? So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. We're going to keep trying to bring you more content about the truck and just everyday driving and everyday use. But these tires make it look like a real trail boss now. Thanks for watching, y'all.